Okay, let's just see how Facebook and their scammer buddies are trying to screw British people over today. Okay, so straight out of the blocks, we can see that Meta have got videos out, destroy poor people adverts running almost straight away. Only 7% of Britons know this. So, I mean, obviously they're after somebody who doesn't appreciate that when something's online, a lot of people are going to find out pretty quick. And it's from ROC Race Australia, which just seems bizarre. Something with 156,000 followers. So there's a picture of a woman holding a check here that just says Company Inc. $10,257. I think that says. But I mean, Company Inc. What on earth does it matter? So it's Susanna Reid, Millionaires Are Crazy. They made an application with which anyone can get rich. Still Quantum Edex AI. I would have thought that the Facebook system would be pretty capable of scanning that basic website structure, because it's got to be pretty much the same every time, right? The Facebook link always points to a page that looks the same. It's always got a photo there. It's always got the sidebar. It's always got the same headline with a different name. Okay, so this time it's the Mirror instead of the BBC, but is that really such a big difference? It's always got the same bit at the side with the woman who's got a red forehead. But then it's always got this bit where we decided to investigate whatever it is ourselves. Then it's got this statement, incoming call, and then the form with all the testimonials at the bottom. It's the same every time. We could report that now, but it's going to take a day for Netcraft to turn it around, by which time everyone's clicked on that advert and lost everything. I mean, I can report that advert, of course I can, but you see it's saying make changes to your ad preferences. We just want you to stop defrauding people. It's not about our preferences. And yeah, there it is again. That's the same ad every single time. Okay, so this time it's coming from BDM Bet Deutschland. 3 followers. It's just nothing. It's almost certainly been made up just to fire these adverts out. And it shocked the whole of Britain. That is a fake celebrity endorsement because it's got her photo on it. I mean, I think we can safely say the Chancellor is a celebrity on some level. There's the Chancellor again. I want an election now. I mean, how on earth could that be the truth? Financial identity scam. I'm going to have to say that's a new one, at least in terms of a picture. Auto trading bot for the British. Well, so now it's Fern Britton on losing weight. Only 6% of women know this method. It's just going to try every scumbag ad. I would say that that's a fake celebrity endorsement. You see, the thing about it is, of course, is that now what's going to happen is the AI is going to stop showing them to me. But it's not going to stop showing them to people that are weak enough to click on it. And that's how this system really works. You see, if you think reporting an ad is based on stopping those people advertising, that's not what's going on. What's going on is you reporting an ad is telling the AI that you're never going to click on it. So there's no point showing it to you. Believe me, it won't show us that ad again today, I promise you. But if you start showing yourself as having vulnerability to the right sort of adverts, like, oh, debt help, that's the kind of thing I need. then the AI is going to start thinking, oh, wait a minute. Maybe he will click on anything I throw at them. So what is Info Tesla? Tesla, Tesler, is quite often related to scams. What do you know? Earn up to €324 asterisk per hour starting October the 31st when using this platform for 5 minutes. Okay, so there's a perfect
Ладно,
scam.
давай сделаем так. Вот, держи ключи от моего Lamborghini, и если через полчаса ты не уйдешь отсюда минимум с $300, можешь забирать мою машину.
Давай попробуем.
Слушай, я хочу, чтобы между нами было все кристально ясно. Скажи, сколько у тебя сейчас денег на счету?
Ну, если честно, то скорее их там нет.
Не надо этого стесняться, ладно? У всех были такие ситуации, и я уверен, что те, кто сейчас смотрит
so
эту
we've got a video
трансляцию,
here of a guy
находятся в таком же
explaining.
положении, как и ты.
Ну ладно, давай я проверю. У меня сейчас на счету, если быть точным, 2364 рубля 82 копейки. Но на следующей
Yeah,
неделе у
he
меня
could make-
зарплата.
Слушай,
40 grand a minute or something. That's quite an old-fashioned scam that they're now trying on with the Russians. But that's obviously being translated by Edge. It doesn't have a translation built into it. That's specifically to defraud Russian people on an English language page. So it's interesting how the AI would ever serve you that. It's somehow or other, it's not thinking about the language of the people using it. And so that's the problem. Now basically I've pushed myself out of the sphere of the adverts that vulnerable people are going to see. Or have I? One refresh. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. That's truly astonishing.
It's a fantastic opportunity. Now, I'm going to tell you why this happened. Your future is on the verge of significant Now, I'm going to tell you why this happened. Your future is on the verge of Now, I'm going to tell you why.
Now that's an American police force by the look of it. To me it looks like that they're sort of helping him.
Why this happened.
IKTIDARHALEFET.store. Well, so that's the same ridiculous picture they had yesterday. Just going to report it while we're here. It'll take them 7 hours to come back saying it's harmless, but no matter.
Your future. Now, I'm going to tell you why this happened. Your future is on the verge of significant change. For those who don't know me, I'm Richard Branson.
So that's the same video we've seen before. So it says, Richard Branson urges you not to miss this opportunity. Watch the full video now, as this critical information is only available until tomorrow. With registration closing soon, get on board with his recommended platform today. Transform your bedroom into a serene sanctuary with our upholstered bed frame, crafted with a sturdy wooden frame and a sleek, soft fabric upholstery. So I'm presuming that this is how they get around the AI. Is it?
An entrepreneur, investor, and Now, I'm going to tell you why this happened. Your future is on the verge of Now I'm going to tell you why this happened. Your future is
What's that got to do
on the
with my
verge of
future?
significant. Now I'm going to tell you why this happened.
So you're going to tell me why. Now, I don't know whose tie that is, or whose head he's had this body, well, or whose body his head has been plastered onto. But that looks like
Now I'm going to tell you why this happened.
a US senator or somebody medically unwell. I can't believe that they'd be marching someone down the middle of the street in that kind of outfit next to quite an elderly gentleman in sunglasses. He doesn't look like security to me.
Now I'm going to tell you why this happened. Your future. Now I'm going to tell you why this happened. Your future is
Right, but let's talk about your past, surely.
on the verge of significant. Now I'm going to tell you why this happened. No longer worrying about rent payments.
Okay, so they don't tell you what the story is with that. And who is Patrici? Top 5 tech trends. Snowflake uses AI generative for synthetic data and natural language queries. Okay, well that sounds like the metaverse. Spending your life imagining you're somewhere else, it positively impacts your business. Okay, so let's have a look at what the page. Oh, it's still the same HSBC page on the BBC, obviously. But I mean, just yesterday we were saying I find it astonishing that Facebook haven't been indicted in court yet. But that
Effortlessly enjoying multiple vacations. Now I'm going to tell you why this happened.
if that's not extreme character defamation, I don't know what is. That's interesting that we just reported all those adverts and yet it's thrown one at us. Yeah, so ultimately, maybe it just took a while to process that it's noticed we've reported all those scams. But that's something I want to make very clear to you, is that reporting scams on Facebook doesn't stop them coming back. It just makes Facebook's AI realise it's not going to sell them to you. It takes you off the vulnerable people's list. If you see what I'm saying. But you start clicking on a few stupider adverts. New to trading, question mark. Anyway, the simple truth is, clicking on a few ads like that will get you back into the system. And of course, being in as many crazy groups as possible. So this is a job advert. Hold a British passport. So why have they felt the need to disguise the writing of that so much? Welfare is coming. WhatsApp. Contact me for a consultation. Interesting. Okay, well, that's a very interesting advert. So what does all this mean? Well, first of all, the whole of affiliate marketing system is designed to stop dangerous adverts being easily identified by anything other than AI. And it doesn't really seem that Facebook or any of the others, Meta or any of the others, use AI to try and catch or block dangerous adverts. That's not their motivation. And why would it be? They're interested in profits, driven by shareholders. But what it does mean is the AI will selectively pick on certain groups, vulnerable groups, until they are homeless, broke, whatever. And once it finishes with, I don't know, let's say it starts with flat earthers and then mud flood people. When's it going to start with Zoroastrians or people who believe in, I don't know, fundamentalist Christian ideas or Muslim ideas? And when's it going to get onto larger groups than that? The simple truth is, if you're used to being told the truth a lot, you're from a nation where truth is far more important than it is in countries like Britain or the USA, where truth is completely meaningless and nobody can even remember what it sounds like. You are highly vulnerable, and once you've been stung, you're going to start to mistrust things around you. I mean, from every single way of looking at it, this AI is erasing the decent parts of society because it fires the most mistrustful adverts at the most trusting people. That's what its job is, and it's doing it for a tiny minority of very, very rich people against a huge public. And once you've had your money taken away, your opinion doesn't matter anyway, because you've got no means of expressing it. You can't get online, you've got no home. You're just on the streets until you die. It's almost like natural selection to the point of madness. Like, natural selection is starting to become based upon shareholder greed. Shareholder greed. Because that's what drives all these companies, is the greed of their shareholders. People who don't even work. People who've got nothing to do with the ethics of the company that was set up. They just decide what the ethics of the company become. And every single one of these large companies, they float on the stock market, as they call it, which means that profit is all that matters. And when you can get an AI to maximize your profit, the shareholders are going to make you do it. Of course they are. They just want more dividends. They don't care about how they get them. So for every idea that people are going to see a better world through AI, I just don't see how that's going to happen, because the motivation of AI, the unseen AIs, like Google search engine, Google ad bots, Meta ad bots, sorry, I shouldn't say Google search, I should say Alphabet, ad bots, they're all working against the most vulnerable people on behalf of the people who don't need any more money but want it anyway. They are working for evil. It doesn't matter how many charities people say they're involved with. If that money is coming to them through a despicable set of robots, I mean, it's like a robot army destroying the poor as it goes. It's complete madness. And it's all totally unseen, and no one can take the blame for it because it's nobody's fault. You can't blame an AI programmer for what an AI winds up doing because of shareholder greed. and there's no single shareholder to point out. They're just a group who all want more money. I don't know what's going to happen next, but the world just gets uglier every day, and maybe that's the whole point of it. If greed and ugliness isn't your thing, please don't survive. That's certainly how it feels.